What's our question? Who's our question? Where's our question? And why is our question?
And the last time on Game Talk, Spencer, I presume, came in under the moniker The Itch Network. We love and appreciate you, Spencer. Well, at least I do.
I don't.
His question, opinions on the new Switch handheld. And by that, I presume he means the Lite.
Yeah, what the fuck Spencer? Listen, man, the Switch is already a handheld, so you gotta be more specific with that.
Well, Alex, have you seen the Lite?
I actually have not.
Have you seen pictures of the Lite?
I've seen videos about the Lite, but I have not seen one in person.
What do people say about the Lite before we get to our opinions?
I'm not, I don't know. I haven't really followed it too much because I'm not too interested in the unit as a Switch owner, but I think mainly people are just like, oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. I watched a podcast or a portion of it on Nintendo Voice Chat, which is basically the IGN of Nintendo.
Yeah.
And they were hyping the thing up. I don't know what the deal is there. They seem to like it as a handheld unit. From what I understand, some of the primary complaints about the Switch Lite are potential Joy-Con drifting, and if that happens, that you have to send your whole unit back to Nintendo to repair, as opposed to just getting a second pair of Joy-Cons. They said that they weren't really coming into any issues with it, and that as a model, the Switch Lite just feels more, how should I say, authentic, I guess, as a handheld than the standard Switch model does. One comparison they made was they compared the Switch Lite to the DS Lite, versus the Switch versus the original DS. What do you feel about that?
It looks pleasing aesthetically. Like when I see it, I see pictures of it, I'm like, that looks nice. Like that looks like a good, nice, clean handheld. That comparison to the DS, I don't know if that's fair because I don't think the Switch, the original Switch, has the hindrances that the original DS had. Like the original DS is almost like archaic compared to the DS Lite or the DSi, but the original Switch still works pretty well for handheld, and like it's not like it's that much bigger than the Lite. I think it is bigger, but not by that much. So, I don't know if that comparison is really necessary, but because the Switch is still a good handheld on its own. But I think the Lite looks nice. That's that's my takeaway from most of this because I'm not really interested in buying one myself.
I think that's fair, and I think also, I like that you kind of challenged that comparison. You challenging it made me think, well, is it even fair to say that the Switch Lite is the DS Lite of the Switch? Because the Switch Lite takes away the Switch's biggest feature, which was originally everyone's primary complaint against the thing, that it does not switch to the TV.
Yeah, I mean, you can argue that maybe it adds battery life, and that's one of the biggest things or something, But yeah, it's I would compare it more to the 2DS, honestly. It's more of a stripped down version of the previous console,
That's valid. I think that's a apt comparison. And they did release that recent rendition of the Switch that does have extended battery life, so you don't even have to get the Switch Lite to get that.
The Switch Lite I think is nice for people that just know that they only want to play handheld games or something, But it's like, I don't. For one, that's not me, and that's not me. But it just kind of loses part of the appeal for me for the Switch itself, the ability to be playing it at home on the TV, and then I have to go to work, or I have to go do this thing, and then grab it off the dock and take it with you and keep playing the same game. It kind of breaks that illusion, and it's just like, it's just a handheld, it's just like playing games on any other handheld at that point.
And I am that person. I primarily play my Switch in handheld mode, but I still am not sold by the Switch Lite because I actually do have some games that require being set up to the TV, and I like having that option. Chantal and I play Super Mario Party together, you know? And yes, they revised the Switch Lite so you can play it, but is that the same as playing Mario Party on the TV? I don't think anyone wants to huddle around the Switch in handheld, in non-docked mode, unless they absolutely have to.
I play primarily on the TV when I'm home. On a rare occasion, sometimes I'll play handheld, but usually I'm playing on TV. And I cannot imagine playing Smash Bros on that thing. Like the hand cramps I would get playing Smash Bros on that damn thing on the Switch Lite would not be pleasant, to me at least. But and also it kind of loses part of the fun for me of the fact that I can get. I like buying the different colored Joy-Cons. I like buying the different controller accessories for the console. I like buying all the different types of like third-party controllers that they always have out now, because they always have like themed controllers out. Like I have one that's Zelda themed, one that's Metroid themed, and one that's Mario themed. And it kind of loses part of that fun too, because it just what are you gonna buy, like a protective case? That's about it, I guess.
Sure. I think if I had to justify the Switch Lite, you said it's for people who primarily want to play in handheld mode, but I also think there's an audience for people who have a bit more money to spend and also have a decent Switch collection already.
Yeah, well, I can definitely see it for people that travel a lot. It's definitely a better, lighter option, Like, say you travel for work a lot and you already have a Switch at home and a lot of games. Like, it's probably a good investment.
Yeah. What do you think about the price point?
It's fair, especially taking away the features.
Okay. I think it's a bit expensive, $199. You could get an Xbox One for probably cheaper.
Yeah, but
you have an Xbox One.
But then you'd have an Xbox One, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, still, it's only like $100 cheaper, and I mean, you just lose some of the functionality. So, I guess if you're broke, if you're a broke college kid and you want to switch, like, it's a better option.
I personally would prefer to take the Switch Lite out of the house than the standard Switch model, I think.
Why is that?
Well, in terms of protection, I already know that the original model is more valuable, and so I'd want to take better care of it. I wouldn't want it to like come with me out of the house. Yes, you can buy this stuff to, like the football case or whatever to keep it safe, but at the end of the day, I want to preserve my console. It's not like a Game Boy or a Game Boy Advance or a DS, which I could just replace cheaply.
Okay.
So a Switch Lite, I feel, would probably be better for that. Also, it's sleek. We had mentioned the design and everything. So
yeah, it does look nice. I like the colors that it comes in.
I do wish there were a few more colors. I would go some kind of like crimson red. What would your color of choice be?
Purple.
Purple.
Like dark purple.
Or even like the transparent Game Boy Color purple.
Ooh, dude, that'd be sick.
Would you buy that?
Or like the Game Boy Color. Oh god.
I think I might be sold if they came out with a few more colors.
Ooh. So maybe one day, maybe one day I'll get a Switch Lite just to have one and play around with it.
Fair enough.
Hey y'all, don't forget to subscribe to them button mappers.